Also, people, how much are you willing to spend on a dog? That's a good question. There are some people who are willing to spend thousands. When I say thousands, I mean thousands. More than 2,000, 3, 4, 5, some up to 10,000, some up to 30,000. But the question that I want you to answer me is, how much are you going to put on a dog? Because we dogs lovers and breeders, we know the value of those animals. We know a price tag in our heads. My girl Rio, for example, she's an import. I got her from Serbia. I pay big bucks for her. She cost me what, 3,000, 3,500, plus shipping fee, which wasn't cheap. So I ended up spending like 7,000 on Rio. That's pretty expensive, right? My girl B, I got my girl B for 3,000 plus shipping fee. She come from New York. So that's a lot of money, right? I got my boy Zeus, rest in peace, dog. I got my boy Zeus for 4,000 plus shipping fee. Shipping fee for Zeus was what, another 2,000? Yeah, 2,000 plus clearing costs, crate and stuff like that. So I ended up spending almost 75 to 8,000 on Zeus. So on three dogs, I spend a lot of money just for 3 dogs. And right now, I'm left with 2 dogs because Zeus died. We had to put Zeus down because he had some issues. I'm going to tell you the story of Zeus another time. But now it's like, how much are you willing to spend on dogs? Because people think breeders have a lot of money, which is not the case. We have a lot of losses too. We spend a lot of money, and when people will see you, they're like, you might be making a lot of money selling those for a high price. I'm talking about this because I was having this conversation with a coworker. When I say coworker, it's a doctor. I'm just on the low rank of the medical field. I was talking to a doctor. He was like, "How are the dogs going? Are the dogs doing good? You're about to be a rich man." I mean, nah, I'm not a rich man. I'm not this and that. Then he asked me a legit question. He was interested in having a dog in the future. Like, how much are you willing to sell your dogs? I told the guy, my price tag, I'm going to leave my Rottweiler for 2,500 to 3,000, depending on the quality I'll be able to produce. Because if I don't produce good dogs, I'm not going to sell them at a high price tag. But if I produce bangers, yeah, I'm going to ask a little bit more. Same thing with Borbos. So I told him my ranges. He said, no, they are too expensive. They are way too expensive for me. We were just talking. I explained him all the cost that goes into raising a dog. Only one dog. Even if it's a female, all the costs, what it takes us to feed a litter, all the costs it takes us for the semen. I mean, I explained him everything concerning the breeding. He realized that I'm not even making the money he thinks I'm making. But at the end of the day, he said, my price range are too expensive. Okay, maybe you're not my clientele, because my dogs are not what will fit your lifestyle or what you can spend money for, because there are people, they are going to spend, let's say this bag of gloves, we know how much it costs, but these are blue ones, for example. Someone will come with the black ones, they will tell you the black ones cost 500. You'll be like, man, are you crazy? You buy gloves for 500, meanwhile I can get it for $10. It's the same thing with dogs. And I have another coworker. She just had a litter of cane corso mixed pit bulls. I won't judge her. It's what she was doing. And there's another coworker who bought puppies from her. So while you were talking, she knows I have dogs, and I'm involved into breeding, because previously she asked me for my price tag. I told her my price tag. She told me it's too expensive for her. So when she got those puppies, she told me, yo Steve, I have a new puppy from that litter I was telling you about from the other coworker. So when we were talking, she said her puppy cost 300, only 300. It's good. Now it made me realize something. Like we are all dog lovers. We want everybody to have dogs. So if the dogs you are producing is not in the price range of people, should we be the gatekeepers of the dog breeding? Because we can satisfy the market for everyone. This topic. We can satisfy the market for everyone. Hey, stop. No. Come here. Come here, babe. No. Go. No. Stay. Sorry, I had to correct this girl. She's acting a little bit crazy. So just like I was saying, who are we to gatekeep the dog industry? Just like shelters want to be gatekeepers of producing dogs when they don't want people. Come here, Rio. Stay. Sit. Rio. Go, stay. I think, come here, Rio. I think I'm just going to keep Rio close to me. So I was saying, who are we to be the gatekeepers? Because we cannot satisfy the demand of the dog world. We produce expensive dogs. But there's a certain category of people who can afford to have that kind of dog, even though they like those dogs, but they can't afford it. So why are we going to shit, in quote, on backyard breeders? Because those backyard breeders are kind of a support for legitimate breeders who breed with a standard. We are not the gatekeeper. It's our duty to go toward those backyard breeders to tell them, even if they can provide papers for your dogs, but they should have some kind of etiquettes when they sell your dogs to people. We have to show them some kind of proper way to do business. They can keep the price, but we should not stop them from breeding Jack cane corso and Jack pit bull and selling those dogs for 300. Because by preventing them to do that, we are preventing this other person from having a dog. And that is not something I want. I want every kid to go with a dog by its side, even if it's not a dog for my camp. But I want that little kid to grow with a dog knowing I had a best friend as a kid. what I did, I just had a conversation with my coworker because she sold her puppies unvaccinated, just like that, without any contract. But after the conversation I had with my coworker, she took the whole litter to the vet. They had a the vet did the whole 9 yards. Health check, vaccination, microchip all the puppies. She was able to take all her puppies to the vet, everything. Now she was not able to increase the price of her puppies, but she's going on the right direction. And she told me, Steve, I don't think I can sell those puppies at 300 anymore from everything I did. She has 2 more puppies, and she's putting those puppies for what? 600. So you see, just by talking a little bit to them, trying to guide them, show them what they are doing wrong and what they can do right, we can change the mentalities. But when we got, no, you're backyard breeder, we shame them, we are dividing the dog community, and that's not what we want. We want to be united. We need to hold their hands, show them the path, the right way to breed dogs, and the right way to talk to customers, and the right way to handle those dogs after they left the kennel. I was proud of myself. Like, I was able to help somebody to do better business and to have more money in the pockets. But I'm not jealous of that because I was not able to sell a puppy, or because I'm not able to do business in our work area. They are not broke people. They are people with money, but their mindset is not to get a dog which costs more than 500 or more than 1,000. So that's why I was asking the question at the beginning. How much are you willing to spend on a dog? I don't know. I'm willing to spend some kind of money to have a good dog. I'll not necessarily get a mutt. I like purebred dogs. So that's why I'm not going to take a Cane Corso mixed pit bull or whatsoever designer breed. So let's stop being gatekeepers. Let's talk to our backyard breeders, show them the way, because we can gatekeep it. We can monopolize the dog world. Our fight is against shelters, because shelters want to impose. Shelters want to impose a certain kind of dogs, which don't necessarily fit the lifestyle of a family. We are going to talk about that in the next time because it's a long topic. It's a long subject. But that's not the purpose of this video. So if a breeder sees this video and you are able to talk to one of so-called backyard breeder, don't shame them. Shaming them is just going to push them away from you. What you want to do is to explain them things, bring them to realize certain stuff about dogs, how to proper care for the dog, because when they realize all the care they put in the dog, your mindset is going to change, and the cheap dog they were selling is going to upgrade because of the value they put into the dogs. So anyway, people, let me know what you think about this, and if you agree or disagree, you know what to do. Let me know in the comment. Catch you on the next one, because what? Be special because you are dog lovers. Peace.